Right, hello everybody, welcome back to the action here at Farnham Golf Club for the English Under-18 Championship. We're here live, you're looking at the 5th green at the minute. We're stood on the 6th tee box. We've come to see if we can spot a hole in one. Of course you're not going to get one at the 5th, are you? But this group will then come up. Here is Luca Knowles, Eve Neild and Bailey Langford just on the 5th green. Par 4, the 5th, 368 for the boys, about 342 for the girls. We'll bring up the leaderboard very shortly for you as well, but let's just watch this. And look, you see that? It's got like a little rescue club in his hand. Go on, slow down, slow down, slow down. Just a touch too much on it. Well, things are lighting up here at Farnham. The cut line is looming as well. Only 40 players plus tyres can get through to tomorrow in a field of 132. So we're going to lose a lot of players today. The pressure is on. Come round, have the legs. Ooh. In it goes, lovely stuff. Right, yes everybody, as we just said there, welcome back to the English Under-18 Championship here at Farnham. As you can see, we're at the par 3 6th, a very gettable par 3 as well. Will we be able to find a hole in one? Who knows? Let's find out. I just want to say a big thank you actually to a good friend of ours who just handed us these rather lovely drinks. Look, kombucha, have I said that right? I don't know if I said that right, but I tell you what, we're here at 6. The halfway hut is just up there as well. Very, very nice, very, very refreshing indeed. Right, let's just bring the leaderboard up, shall we? Because there has been a change. There has been a change at the top of the leaderboard. So, Lane, if you could just pop the leaderboard up. Zach Little, he's put in a monstrous score, hasn't he? He's 5 under par. He's in the clubhouse. He's now the outright leader by himself. Of course, home favourite Lottie Woad goes out in about 25 minutes. Later this evening, of course, we will follow her out, well, from about 15 all the way home, just to see how we're getting on. You're more than welcome to please ignore us. You carry on, you do whatever you need to do, don't worry about us. So yeah, actually, let's just pan onto the green here at the 6th. Like I said, we are desperate to see a hole in one. We've never ever seen one before. So could this be the moment? Could this group do it? Luca Knowles, Eve Neild, Bailey Langford as well, just about to tee off. It's so exciting, isn't it? Let's pop the leaderboard down if it's still on the screen. As we said, a lot to play for. Let me just get out of shot, make sure I'm not in everybody's way here. We'll just move the camera around as well so we can have a little look. I have to say that the etiquette of these players, and they're so polite, they really are. Just with Eve there, I was actually getting in the way, but she was very politely staying back, not to block the camera. It's like, hey, don't you worry about us. So here we go, a bit of hole-in-one hunting. Let's just have a look. Chatting to Luke Bunhead Pro. He thinks this is probably the most gettable par 3 on the course. It's on the green, but it's just rolling up back left there. There is these pins have been cut quite nasty, haven't they? You can see that bunker right in front, the pin cut well off to the right, in front of that bunker, making it actually quite tricky to go for it, quite risky. The group ahead, we actually did Saw one of the balls landed in that bunker. The line was brilliant, just a touch short. So a left-hander here. Oh, that's a good line. Go on. And it's just gone too long. It's gone right back right into the long stuff at the back. And yeah, he's got 2 clubs here. What is she going to go for? Gone a touch left there. We are going to have a provisional play just behind you, Leon. I wanted to just grab a quick word with Eve actually, but we're having a provisional play. She brought 2 clubs up onto the tee box. I just wanted to see which one she went for. I don't think we're going to get a chance though, unfortunately. Oh, that is a shot. That is a great shot, so I just really wish you could have done that first time round. As you can see, I've come into the undergrowth here on the 6th. Now let's just have a little closer look at the par 3 6th here at Farnham Golf Club. We've got a lovely little overview to show you. This is what we're expecting from the players at the par 3 6th here at Farnham Golf Club. Roll VT. Okay, so there you go, that's what we're expecting. Actually looking back at the green, the par 4 5th here. We have Grace Rigby-Walden, Adam McLean and Ava Bates. Teed off at 1:10 this afternoon. So we're just going to base ourselves here for a little bit, for an hour or so in this broadcast. Of course, a little bit later, we are going to be back up at 15. We're going to be walking all the way home with home favourite Lottie Woad. She's right in the mix. She shot 4 under par yesterday at 68. So far, Zach Little sits proudly at the top of the leaderboard at 5 under par. He will be coming back tomorrow. Ooh, go on. Lovely shot. Round of applause as well. We've got a few spectators up here as well, which is nice to see. So welcome back anyway this Saturday afternoon. Please do tell us where you're watching from. I know a lot of you got in touch before. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know where you are watching. Are you playing golf today as well? Do comment your club. We'll give it a shout out if we get a chance. Now, is this the first time you're watching this? We were here, of course, yesterday for day one. This is day two, and at the end of today, there will be a cut. Top 40 in ties will go through to tomorrow. Tomorrow we have 36 holes, and then we will have one English under-18 champion at the end of the day. It will be either a boy or a girl. 66 boys, 66 girls started the tournament. If a girl wins, they will earn themselves a start on the Ladies European Tour. If a boy wins, he will earn himself a start on the Challenge Tour. Big thank you to Modest Golf Management for putting that incentive in place. Still a lot of golf to bring you today as well. Final group go out at 3:10 this afternoon. So as we said before, it's top 40 in ties go through till tomorrow. At the minute, if you are +3 or better, you will be coming back tomorrow. That's how it stands at the minute. Unfortunately, +4, not quite cutting it today. I think that just goes to show the level of quality of play that we've got on show here as well. It's quite incredible. English golf is in very safe hands, isn't it? Oof. Yes, lovely. In it goes. That's Adam McLean there, just holding out. Lovely stuff. Alongside Grace Rigby-Warden and Ava Bates, your 1:10 tee time here, just finishing up out the 5th here at Farnham Golf Club. Right, up they come. I'm going to see if I can grab a quick word of Adam actually, just see how his round's going, see if he's going to be the player who is going to get us that first ever hole-in-one live on the camera. That's what we'd like to see, isn't it? Adam, how you doing? How's it going out there today?
Good, mate.
Yes. Right. Ever caught a hole-in-one ever on camera live? Do you think you're the man to do it?
I'm not sure about that, but I'll give it a go.
Top man. How did it go yesterday here, by the way?
All right, I started pretty good and then I got onto a bit of a sticky patch milling around, but I finished birdie to get a decent scoring, so try and finish.
Fantastic. I'll let you get your readings anyway. Thanks for talking to us. There, that is Adam McLean. Who knows? He could be the one, or could it be Grace Rigby-Warden or Ava Bates? We're going to find out very, very shortly, aren't we? Don't want to put any additional pressure on. We want them to just play the game, of course, but we would like to see a hole-in-one, wouldn't we? So the par 3 here at Farnham, strike index 10. Safely on the green. Dead centre, well done Adam. Safe. So we've also got Grace Rigby-Warden and Ava Bates about to play their tee shots here at the par 3 6th. Oh, great shot. Fantastic shot. Closest we've come so far. And got a good bounce back onto the green now. Actually, whilst we're up here, let me just explain what you can see, because we've got a wonderful view up here. You can see the 5th green, of course, down there, just to our left, actually up there. That right there is the 8th green over there. You've got the 9th tee box up there, and you've got the 7th tee box all the way up the top as well. It's a hive of activity down here, and as you can see, Leon, if you just pan all the way around, do a 360 almost, not so slow, you can see there's a lot of people about just having a good time, enjoying themselves as well. How nice is this? It's a real pleasure. It's really quite warm today, although tomorrow on the final day we're expecting quite a bit of adverse weather. How is that going to affect things? How is that going to change this course? It's certainly, I spoke to Luke earlier, head pro here at Farnham. The course is firming up, making these greens very tricky. We're back at the 5th, as you can see. Let me just grab my book and I'll tell you who's coming through now. So 1:20 tee time will be Freddie Palby, Gemma Burgess and Rory Bennett. They're actually moving on to the final page of the tee sheet here. What are we, 20 past 2? Guys, it's amazing how quickly time flies. We arrived at 8 o'clock this morning. We caught the morning action live as well. If you haven't had a chance to watch that, do go back and see it. We were live for 2 hours this morning. We were around at 12, 13 and 4. We saw some wonderful play out there on the course. The ability of these players is just absolutely incredible. It really is. Remember, this is the English Under-18 Championship. We started with 66 boys and 66 girls. Today, at the end of the day, we'll be down to 40, or 40 in ties anyway. I believe at the minute, +3 will make it, +4 will unfortunately send you home. But of course, that's still going to change throughout the day. Home favourite Lottie Wode, she goes out in 10 minutes from the first. See it?
Aussie brand, and I've got the whole team down under watching it.
Oh, nice.
Because my brother works from out in Australia. He was junior captain here, so he's just like, my mind is totally blown. You know.
Just chatting to the chap from Kombucha, the drinks company. I know there's a number of people from the drink company down under in Australia watching. Hello, everybody there in Australia. We've got a friend of ours actually, PGA pro Aaron Cox, an Aussie himself. He's actually playing up at Hollingwell today in Open qualifying, so he won't be watching this because he tees off at 2:30. But best of luck to Aaron Cox, and of course everybody who's taking part in Open qualifying over the next few days as well. So the next group here we have Freddie Palby, Gemma Burgess and Rory Bennett at the par 4 fifth here at Farnham Golf Club. Then they're going to come up to 6, and will we get our first ever live hole in one? I hope so, I really do. We've broadcast hundreds of hours of live golf and never caught one. And we've still got a lot more hours to bring you today, and of course tomorrow, the final day of the English Under-18 Championship. It's going to be a cracker, isn't it? If it's anything like the Amateur Championship a few weeks ago, then blimey, we're in for a real treat. So make sure you come back tomorrow as well to watch it all. We will bring you the winner live as well. We'll bring you the closing stages. We'll bring you the action from the morning as well. It's going to be intense. It's going to be pressure laden. Remember, these players are all under the age of 18. It's incredible stuff. The maturity, the ability of these players really, really is very impressive. And I'm absolutely sure we have already spoken to or already broadcast future, certainly tour winners, and maybe and hopefully major winners as well. So I think the bit of a delay is I think Gemma Burgess might have had a lost ball down there. So there is Gemma. Ball's up in the air. Oh, stop. Oh, it's going to roll down, and that's a shame. Just needed half a club more, didn't it? Just a little bit more of a swing on it. So still Zach Little at the top of the leaderboard, out on his own at 5 under par in total. He's shot an incredible, once again 68, 4 under par today. He shot a 71, 1 under yesterday. Elliot McGregor, Lottie Wade, both tied second at 4 under par. Sorry, Ben Lovard, a good friend of ours, he's finished for the day, but he has shot 3 under to get to 3 under as well. He's joined by George Wright and Rory Bennett, both all tied 4th. And we have Rory Bennett in this group actually, so his score hasn't updated yet, so we'll keep you up to speed with how everything pans out as well. We'll see if we can grab a quick word with Gemma as well once she comes out to the tee box. Perhaps the 5th not quite going how she'd like it to. come round, come round. Yeah, she goes in, it goes. Now obviously a challenging par 4 fifth there for Gemma Burgess. She's going to come up to the par 3. Of course, par 3 sixth here, but long way still to go here. Let's grab a word with the chap, shall we? Of course, we've got Rory Bennett up here and Freddie Palby. Just grab a quick word. I'm just getting her eye in here, but very quick word. How you doing? Afternoon. I know you're about to play your shot, but quickly, how's it going today?
Not too bad.
Not too. Mix right in the mix. We've never had a hole in one. I would love to see one. If you could be the man to do it, that would be great. I'll let you crack on. Let me get out of the way. Ah, lovely shot. Plumb centre of the green. Change of clubs here, looks like. And a good choice as well, fantastic. Again, plumb centre of the green. Here is Gemma Burgess now. Just let her get on and play her shot. Up nicely in the air, and again another solid shot on the green. Great stuff. All three finding the green, no problem here at the par 3 sixth. The way that pin is cut, of course, it's very tied off to the right, isn't it? With that bunker, it really draws that bunker into play. If you go short, you're in big trouble, which unfortunately doesn't leave much room for error. Now, of course, we are here at Farnham Golf Club for the English Under-18 Championship, and I had the absolute pleasure of catching up with England Golf Championship Director James Crampton a little bit earlier, and we had a quick chat about the type of work that goes into organising an event like this and how it came about. Lane, if we could play James Crampton VT. Thanks, sir, for talking to us. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming out doing it live as well.
Yeah, no worries,
no
problem.
Look, what a wonderful event this is. What I really want to know is how much work goes into putting on an event like this.
This one is quite a lot, actually, because obviously we've got two courses to set up for the boys and for the girls. And so we've got to make sure that the two courses are comparable with each other. So we've put a lot of work into to get them as close as we possibly can.
Yeah.
So a 68 for the girls is as good as a 68 for the boys.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of work involved in that. And then just our normal preparation, really, as we do for all our championships. We meet with the club 2 or 3 times before the event, go through all the planning associated with it, not only just in terms of the golf course, but of course all the other stuff, health and safety, all the catering requirements and everything associated with that. So it sort of starts best part of a year before the event takes place, and then slowly builds up towards us getting here. I arrived on Monday night, so I've been here a while.
Well, it's worse places to come, isn't
Absolutely,
there?
Absolutely, yeah, it's lovely. It's lovely here.
Now, I spoke to Jeremy yesterday, and he said a while back, you just went up to him and said, why don't we do a mixed gender tournament? Was it as simple as that? That was the idea, and away we go.
Well, it was. It came about from the English amateur, actually, last year with COVID. We made a decision to combine the men's and women's English amateurs, one venue at the same time. That proved to be such a success that we decided to continue with that, which actually freed up some venues that we'd got already booked for the next few years. So we don't have any closed championships for our junior events, so all our junior events are internationals. So we have big international fields. So it was an opportunity to have an English-only event. And then sort of the idea came about to why not, let's play the girls against the boys and see who wins.
And when, of course, you announced it, there was obviously a big uptake. What was the reaction like from the parents and the players?
Really good. Yeah, I think the positivity, certainly in terms of the run up to the event, lots of interest in terms of that. I think a few of them are quite excited about the opportunity of playing against the boys or the girls. So that's raised a lot of interest, and the club have got behind this massively as well. And as it's part of their 125th celebrations, they've been fantastic. And obviously, like you said earlier, it's a great place to be, and we're looking forward to the next 2 days.
And having that cut line, of course, at the end of today, it adds almost a major feel to it, doesn't it?
It does,
it really, really does. Now, I'm not going to ask you whether you think a boy or girl is going to win, but I'm going to ask you what you think the winning score is going to be.
Well, I think that the weather's pretty good today. So what were we, 5 under from yesterday?
And we are at the minute, so George Wright, I think 5 under at the minute.
So. You put me on the spot. I would say the weather's not looking too good tomorrow. It's a bit windier as well tomorrow. So let's go for 8 under.
8. Okay, I can tell you Luke Bone, the head pro here, he said 7. In fact, there he is.
Right,
so,
okay.
Right, James, thanks so much for your time. I'll let you crack on anyway. We're going to watch a bit more golf. Thank you very much. So that was lovely to hear from James Crampton a little bit earlier. Of course, a lot of work goes into these events, doesn't it? And it's the first ever English Under-18 Mixed Gender Championship, and I'm sure this is the first of very many to come as well. It's proved a huge success so far. There's been a real buzz and air of excitement around Farnham, and there has been all week as well. But now, of course, it's time for the players to show what they can do out on the course. And so far, Zach Little is the man at the top on 5 under par, but Lottie Wode has gone out. So Lottie Wode, the Farnham homegrown talent, is out on the course. She shot 68 yesterday, 4 under par, is tied second as it stands. What can she do? We're going to find out, because we're going to walk the final few holes with Lottie and see how she gets on. We're also going to be joined in that broadcast by Luke Bone, head pro here at Farnham Golf Club. He does a lot of coaching with Lottie as well. That will be very, very exciting indeed. That will be from about 5 o'clock this afternoon. Right, but we're back here once again at 5, the 5th green. We have Frankie Zizes, Jake Soden and Lauren McGuinness here at the minute. I hope I've said Frankie's name right. Frankie does this? I hope that's right. I'll have to ask Frankie. There he goes, lovely putt there. Jake Soden sowing the seeds to a strong score, no doubt, today. lovely stuff. In it goes. So this group about to come up to the par 3-6, 181 yards for the boys, 152 for the girls. Will we finally get a live hole-in-one? Who knows? It would be nice, wouldn't it? How good would that be? The reaction, the place would just erupt. We do have spectators here today, and it's lovely, lovely to see. We've got Frankie, Jake and Lauren just about to approach the tee box here. We've got the chap from Kachumba there, I think just handing over a few drinks as well. All healthy drinks, no sugar. He's doing a cracking job. A few players on the move today. Hugh Adams, he's 1 under for the day, 2 under in total through. It's saying he's on 7 actually. I don't think we've seen Hugh, have we? I think the scoreboard is perhaps a little bit slightly delayed, shall we say. Let's grab a quick word. They're just having a little read of the yardages here, like we said, for the boys. We're playing here at 181, and for the girls it's 152. So it's going to be Jake's going to step up, play his shot. Let me just get out of his way. And high shot. Centre of the green as well. Fantastic stuff. So we've got Frankie and Lauren here. Frankie Diziz. I really hope I've said that right. And Lauren McInnes. Could this be the moment we get our first hole-in-one live on camera? To the right of the flag, I think. Yeah, it's okay though. Stop. Yeah, that's fine. Just in the first fringe there off the green on the right. It's a nice shot as well. It's going to be just left of the pin. Oh, lovely. Great shot. A few wonderful shots there. Now, if you're wondering what that noise was, I think we do have some dog walkers in the trees or something just off to the left, making rather a lot of noise. It certainly didn't put this group off at all, did it? Play well, guys. And that is how you do that, isn't it? We're just going to pan back to the 5th green, as we can see as well. Next group coming through. They're coming through thick and fast now, aren't they? Freddie Turnell, Tilly Garfitt and Sebastian Dizozia. Another surname I wish I could pronounce. I hope I said that right again. Oh, lovely stuff there. Wonderful stuff indeed. This is your 1:40 tee time with Freddie Turnell, Tilly Garfitt, Sebastian Dizozia. Currently on the par 4 fifth here at Farnham Golf Club. Starting to get a little bit overcast now this morning. It was absolutely, the sun was beating down quite hard. Really perfect conditions now actually. Not a lot of wind. Wind picked up a bit earlier, but it's certainly at the far side. We're at the far side of the course here and it's dropped off. Oh. And I'm just waiting to see, is this now a 2-ball? So we no longer have Tilly. Group behind, balls up in the air, and that's, go on, get up that hill, get up that hill. It's not going to make it, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, good shout though there. Good four shout, the gentleman in the purple top down there. Let's just see if we can grab a quick word. Let him line up first and then we'll see if he's got a second. Boys, just very quickly, how's it going out there today?
Yeah, greens are firm.
They certainly are from yesterday, aren't it? Big difference, is it?
Yeah, it's getting tougher.
Right, I mean, look, tomorrow as well, of course, if you make the cut, of course, we're expecting a bit of rain. There's still a long way to go in your round today, though. Where's the big opportunity, certainly on the back nine today, do you think?
Yeah, I think the closing stretch is a big opportunity. 16, 17, 18. If you can get your drives away, you can score some good numbers, I reckon.
So you're always in the game. That's what we like to hear, isn't it? Best luck. Thanks for talking to us as well. Thank you very much. We'll let these guys get lined up and concentrate, and I'll get out of their way. It's interesting to hear from the players, isn't it? There's going to be opportunities, it seems, certainly down the home stretch, and that's going to keep everybody in the game, isn't it? Right up until the very, very end. And that's what we want. We want it to be quite tight. We want it to be close. We want there to be a bit of pressure as well. You know, we want there to be competition between all of the players. It's a big tournament here. It's the English Under-18 Championship. And as we've said a couple of times now, there's a lot on the line. It's not just a title. There's only one trophy up for grabs as well. It's obviously boys and girls just going toe-to-toe on an equal footing here. And if it happens to be a girl who wins outright, they will get a start on the Ladies European Tour. And if it's a boy, we get a start on the Challenge Tour. So a big thank you to Modest Golf for putting that incentive in place. Just a group ahead are just holding out, so I'm just going to get out properly out of the way. that's okay. Yeah, just to the fringe on the right again, but fairly safe. You can see the flag blowing, actually. It's blowing quite a bit now, isn't it? Right to left there. Sounds like somebody's having a jolly old time in the woods over there as well. Dog barking away.
Good swing. Sit. Sit. Good lead.
Yeah, that'll do, yeah. Play well, chaps. Thank you very much. There we go. A 2-ball. That was this time. Freddie Turnell and Sebastian. They're just making their way to the green. What time are we? 10 to 3. We're going to stick around for the next group to come through and see if we can finally get a hole-in-one live on camera. I actually think it's going to be a little bit tricky, actually, the way that that pin is cut. Most people are just aiming for the centre of the green and giving themselves an outside chance of a birdie, but just get away with a nice, comfortable par. Had a group behind just about to come up. Female 2-ball, it's Leona Muir and Evie Kircher about to come up the 150 tee time. They're just finishing up at 5, as you can see. I keep mentioning it, but the woods that you can see at the far side, I'm not so sure if it's a public park or something, or somebody's got an incredibly big garden. But there's a dog barking away and we can hear people shouting around. Mind you, there can't be any more off-putting for these players than Leon and I walking about with a camera and a microphone. So here comes Leonie Muir and Evie Kircher up to the tee. They're teed off at 150. Like we said, a little bit later this afternoon as well, we will be up at 15, then walking down 16, 17 and 18 with home favourite Lottie Woad. She shot an incredible 68-4 under par yesterday to be tied second at the close of play. What can she do today? Zach Little is your leader at 5 under par at the minute. How are we going to be at the end of this day? Top 14 ties only go through to tomorrow, then it'll be a 36-hole showdown. One winner come the end of the day and you will see it all live. Just looking actually at the 6th green. And it doesn't look, oh, we're about to have the second shot for the young man we spoke to in the blue top. He's about to play his second, so this is actually for birdie. And he's not happy with that. Left it a little bit short, didn't he? And now got a tricky putt for par. Remember, we've got a lot of action to bring you still today as well. Once we break off this second segment of the main show, we're going to put the live leaderboard back up for you so you can keep up to date, so you know exactly the state of play when we come back live at 5 o'clock for the main show. We'll be all the way from 15 all the way home. We'll be following Lottie Road as well. I'm delighted to say we'll be joined by Farnham Golf Club head pro Luke Bone on the mic as well to give us his professional insight too. So if you have questions, make sure you get them in as well. We'll grab a quick word with the ladies in a second. Let's let them line up first of all. So a choice of clubs, we saw this actually quite a lot today. Just very quickly, how's it going? Just the two of you today?
Yes, it is. Yeah, I was playing with the two boys in front yesterday, but the two players playing with my partner Evie, they've dropped out. So
okay.
yeah, so I've dropped back.
How's it been going today?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm level at the minute, so yeah, it's going okay. But
what have you made of the tournament in total so far? Of course, this is day two. Talk us through how it's been in total, your entire experience so far.
No, I've really enjoyed it. I think it's great that we're playing with the boys. So I played obviously with two boys yesterday, and it was just lovely to see them play golf and talk to new people. So yeah, it's been really great, and the course is lovely, really good.
Great, Nick, isn't it?
Yes,
I'm hearing it's firming up quite a bit today, though.
Yes, yeah, the greens are nice and fast. So yeah, it's going well.
I'll let you concentrate. Thank you very much. Cheers. Will it get a lucky bounce? Come back, don't go in the rough. I think it's just by that tree, in front of that tree on the right. Go on, get a kick. Not too bad though, it'll be nice and safe there. So our search still goes on for a hole in one. I just want to pan actually back to the fifth green if we can, because look at that shot, by the way. Look how close that ball is. I believe that was the second shot as well, so that will be for birdie. Wonderful stuff indeed that we just heard there, and it was from Leonie Moore. That was also Evie Kircher as well playing and the group behind, as you can see, just down at fifth, Jack, Alexander Dyer, Eleanor Parkinson and Charlie Forster. So we'll just watch this group hole out and maybe watch them tee off just to see if anybody lands a hole in one, and then we will be going to a break. But like I say, what we will do is we'll put the live leaderboard back up for you so you won't miss any of it. You can keep up to speed with all of the action here live at Farnham Golf Club. It's day two of the English Under-18 Championship, and I can tell you something, it is lighting up here today. Oh, lovely. say, if you've liked what you've seen of the live coverage so far, and especially the Farnham Golf Club, there is a link in the body of this text that will take you to the Farnham Golf Club website homepage. There's also a link to England Golf website as well. Do click it if you want to find out more about either, get some more information. You can also comment below at any time as well. We do see the comments, so if you do have a question or want to find out more, drop a comment below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. In it goes, lovely shot there. So Jack, Alexander Dyer, Eleanor Parkinson and Charlie Forster. Here is Eleanor. Lovely stuff. Right, we're just going to stick around for these tee shots here at 6, because if anybody does put a hole in one and we decide to cut the broadcast off, I will never ever be able to live it down. So we're going to have to stick around and watch these here. Whilst we're just waiting for the players to come through, let's just pop that leaderboard back up on the screen for you, just so you can see how things are panning out so far here today, day 2 of the English Under-18 Championship. Zach Little sits proudly at the top. Lottie Woad is out on the course though. Hearing from the players back to a number of places, haven't we? The course certainly getting firming up a little bit. Those greens are rolling faster and faster. We are expecting a bit of rain tomorrow, a little bit of adverse weather. So it's almost the 3 days we've had. It was a nice day again yesterday, but a lot of early moisture on the ground. And then of course today, it's been absolutely glorious. We had baking sunshine from sort of 8:30 this morning. Certainly firmed up the course, and then tomorrow it's going to change again. It's almost like playing 3 different courses over 3 days. Now tomorrow, anybody who is through to the final day, of course top 40 and ties, will play 36 holes in total. And at the end of it, we'll just have the one winner. Will it be a boy? Will it be a girl? And what will the winning score be? We will find out live tomorrow, and you'll see it all with us, Content Live Golf, broadcasting out through England Golf on Facebook, YouTube, of course Farnham as well, and our broadcast partners, Golf Monthly Magazine, National Club Golfer, Today's Golfer, Women in Golf, Golf Magic, and a number of others as well. Big thank you to all of our broadcast partners. Isn't it? I think hold. It's safe enough, yeah. Two of us. That's a nice shot. It's coming around a bit as well. Hold. It's just run to the back. shot. Oh, what a shot. Oh, fantastic stuff there. That was, of course, Jack Alexander Dyer, Eleanor Parkinson and Charlie Forster. Right, that just about rounds out this segment of the show, hole-in-one hunting. We didn't quite make it, did we? But actually the last shot there of the day we've just seen here at the par 3-6 there was definitely the closest, but the wait still goes on for that first ever live hole-in-one. Who knows, maybe we will see one tomorrow, maybe even a little bit later as well. We're going to come back live at 5 o'clock where we're going to catch up with Lottie Wade and follow the group all the way home. We're going to have Luke Bone, the head pro here at Farnham Golf Club, on the mic with us as well. It's going to be very, very exciting. One last time, let's just bring that leaderboard up onto the screen. As you can see, Zach Little, 5 under pies in the clubhouse so far. That is doing it. It's top 40 and ties will go through to the 36 hole round tomorrow, and then at the end of the day we will have our English under 18 champion. Who's it going to be? The story has got a lot of twists and turns just yet. Big thank you of course to Farnham Golf Club for hosting the event, and if you want to know a little bit more about what England Golf is and what they do, here's a little video to explain what is England Golf. Thank you.